Good day, students. Welcome back to our lesson this week. Have you seen our school at the back, right? Surapin Pitya. So the topic today, I'm going to talk about around town, right? And have simple things. So first of all, you have to take out your handout that I gave you already, right? We have to do the exercise while you're watching me in this video. Okay, let's start the topic by have a look at the vocabulary first. Okay, for vocabulary in this session, we talk about around town. That is something or some place that you may find in your town or in your city, your country, right? Look at first picture. Have you seen the first picture? There are many cars, right? Buses on the road. So we call this traffic. Traffic jam. If we say traffic jams mean จราจรติดขัด right? As often happens in the town, especially for the big town like Bangkok or Phuket or Pattaya, like this, right? And the next picture is road, right? Because we see the car is driving along this, it is called road. And next, the third one is traffic lights. It's green, yellow, red, right? You make like red, you have to stop, right? If you find yellow is one, you be way to nearly to stop that. And then green is when you can go, right? And the fourth picture is street lights. Street light to make the light to make the street brighter, especially at night. And the fifth one is corner. Look, have you seen the arrows to point in the corner, right? In Thai we sayหัวมุม. And this is different, right? I think it's very different in Thailand because bus stop maybe in Western style, right? They are very modern to wait there for the bus, and then we can get on the bus there. And the signpost to show you some location or direction of some place or something that you maybe find it. You can look at the signpost above your head. And square is a big area, right? Maybe there's some place that you can join or you can meet your friend there to hang out there together. And roundabout, have you seen the roundabout? You have to drive around it. In Thai we say วงเวียน. And crossing, which is the road or the place that you can cross, you can walk to cross the road there, right? And crossroads is mean four roads meet each other, right? So we say crossroads, or sometimes we say สี่แยก in Thai. And pavement is the place that you have to walk. It's for you, right? You can walk there. It's for pedestrians or คนเดินเท้า. Right, it is about vocabulary. So try to repeat after me one more time before we are going to move to the next station. Traffic, road, traffic lights, street lights, corner, bus stop, signpost, square, roundabout, crossing, crossroads, pavement. Okay, and move on to the next section about grammar. Sorry, before we are going to do some grammar, I got the example or the exercise to do for you to do together. First, only three for you. Number one, the thing in the middle of road that cars drive around is roundabout, right? So you have to write it in the blanks for number 4 to number 10. But 1, 2, 3, I wrote it for you already. The place on the roads where people can cross in other sides is called the crossing, right? And number 3, the place where 4 roads meet is called the crossroads. Okay, it's not hard, right? For number 4 to number 10. And I've got one word for you about wait for, right? This is some phrasal verb that you can practice later. Okay, next for grammar focus, it's very normal and it's just like the common tense that you have to know is past simple tense. Before we get to learn about the structures or the usage, have to see, have you seen the drawing that I try to write it for you? This is the X1, right? And I divide into three times, right? Past, present, and future. For past in Thai, we say, and present is ปัจจุบัน and future is อนาคต so if you see the cross one is the action, so I mean past simple is mean something that you did or is something that you done already in past, not relate to present and not talking about future at all. It's only past, right? And how to use it, or maybe the structure. You have to use by S plus V2. S stand for subject in Thai, ประธาน and V2, we got two types of V2. Regular verbs, normally at ED, and irregular verbs, we have to change the form into different start of each words, right? So it's different. And number 1 to number 6 is talking about the usage and talking more about past simple, like true or false. I did it for you already. Just want to present you about how to use past simple tense. Number 1, to form the past simple, we add ed at the end of regular verbs. True, right? Because we add ed is make it regular verbs. And there are many different types of endings of irregular verbs in the past simple. Yes, it's true, right? And we use did, not infinitive, or sometimes we say V1. Form the simple negatives with all types of verb. I mean negative is mean not, right? So you use did, not, and infinitive is true. And number 4, we did subject infinitive to form simple questions, right? Questions, I got the question mark for your with all types of verb is true. And number 5, there are clear rules about the endings of past simple irregular verbs. It's false, right? Because we didn't have the clear rules at all. Rules in Thai we say กฎ and number 6, you have to learn all the different irregular verb forms of the past simple. Yeah, yes, you have to learn it because there are some, right? It's very different in different styles of its word. So it's true. So this is about past simple tense, about the structure and the usage, right? Try to do the exercise together to make you more understand about past simple. Number 2, right? Exercise number 2, you have to choose the correct words to complete the sentences. You have to see, like at the end, you got here and hurt. Here is V1, hurt is V2. So the structures of past simple is S and V2. We have to use heard, right? We heard about the storm on the news. And number 4, I didn't, and we got sleep and slept. For sleep is V1 or infinitive, and slept is V2 for a regular verb. But we want to make a negative, we have to use did, not an infinitive. So I didn't, or I did not, and infinitive is could be sleep, right? The answer is sleep. So for 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you can do yourself. Okay, and last exercise is exercise number 3. You have to change the word in blanket to be past simple, right? For irregular words, especially for irregular words, not ed ending at all. Right, number 1, I and buy V1, some food for lunch. Buy, bought, buy, bought. So V2 is bought, right? You have to write, I bought some food for lunch. Okay, and number 2, 3 until number 8, you can try, right? Try to do it yourself. And I got an exercise by the Google link that I will post it after this video. You can go in and then you can do by practice in the link that I will post it for you. About idea, right? ความคิด and weather forecast บอกพยากรณ์อากาศ so that is about the vocabulary that I think may be useful for you to learn about these content. And that is all for the topic today that I talk about around town, vocabulary around town, and past simple tense, especially for regular words. So that's it for today's lesson. And thanks for joining me in this video. I hope you feel well and enjoy your learning at your home. Nice to see you here again and hope to see you next week. Goodbye.